earlier where she didn't want to do for there for a little bit. And why do I always round out this way?
To push their hip.
Because she has space to choose this side.
See all the resistance? Oh, we were doing good at John's practice.
Oh, bingo.
That right there.
That
was
good.
Huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm talking about? How they get resistance from their nose? They protect themselves all the way back through their hip. Okay? And so until they'll disengage that hip and step it away from you, there's nothing I can do. Her front end may come around to me, but if her front end comes around but her hip doesn't disengage, that resistance is still there. She's still not giving. So for her to do that, that was a big step for us, right? I got back there, she didn't have to run. She's getting a little more comfortable. Now we're going to get into a spot where she's not going to be sure what to do. We'll see what happens. Pick the right one or the wrong one.
Oh, good girl. Look at that.
Okay. By kissing, I put enough pressure there. You know, and that's also figuring out how much pressure to put at what point and so on. Now, she didn't want us to touch her on this side before. We'll see if we get her to break loose on this side now. We made steps on that other side. So it's not necessarily about driving them around and around and around. It's whatever it takes and giving it a chance, right? And sometimes you have to, before when we were moving her, was I giving her chances to stop?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I need to be about what I do. Okay? That was really good. Because that time she actually came in instead of being on the fence. That was a pretty big try. She got in trouble. And where'd she get in trouble? At her tail, right? If they get in trouble at their tail all the time, what are they going to want her to do eventually?
Keep it
They
away.
want to keep their head on you. Because they're going to want to keep you in their sights. She got an itch. Now we're going to give her a chance again. We'll see what happens. She's happy. Why'd we get after her? She was like, her mind was kind of back and forth, and then it went away.
And it's just like,
So I only gave her a
no.
second to try with her when she was back and forth. But as soon as it went away, she has to get close. It's gonna be a little hard because that fence is there. We'll see what she does. That's good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Not great, but good. Right?
Well, better than she has been.
Look at things.
I mean, if you think about it that way.
They're not always going to give you the big ta-da, but you have to reward the try if you want them to try again. Okay, that's going to be hard. This side's a little harder for her because we haven't done very much on this side, right? What I like to do is turn and face you and give you that other side again, right? She just doesn't understand on the other side. We're not going to like make a big deal out of it. that helps her to stay. And to hopefully get a little bit of idea of what I want her to do, because she's still not sure. She's trying a little harder to figure out now than she was before.
I'm so tired.
And so what we'll do then is we'll gradually build up our angle of which we leave her on that side so that will make it easier for her.
Here,
Still has
nice.
the resistance. You see the resistance? Is it better? You know what we're going to do? We're going to stop for today. I'm going to catch her. Now, I want you to notice, you see what happened when I picked up my halter and lead her? And why did that happen?
She
I
was
was slapping her with it, getting after her, right? So, if I get my horse in a good state of mind, when I go to catch him, especially if I've been using my lead rope, I need to walk away and mess with it while you're walking away. If she changes, whatever, that's fine. And get myself ready to reapproach her again. It also gives me the opportunity to do all of that. She's still standing. See? Help her stay. That's good. She's still not sure. We got a ways to go, right? We got a ways to go to break down this resistance a little bit more.
No, don't. Ah, she's in such a good spot, too.
Will she be better next time?
Mm-hmm.
She should be. That doesn't mean we won't take some steps back until we get there.
Oh, good girl.
She's taking those steps, but she's not giving her hip.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a big deal out of it today. I'm going to recognize it's happening, and recognizing that she's not quite there, and I'm going to continue to work on it until I break that resistance down. I promise you, she'll be better next time. Now I have the lead rope on her a little, so I can help her a little bit more. It's important for you guys to see, because there's several of these horses that are going to have been handled more, and they're going to have less personal space. Okay? And they're going to test. And it's not like they're thinking in their mind, I'm going to test it. They're just being a horse, and you have to establish where your relationship is. You have to establish that you are the leader, and they need to become the follower. She hasn't quite figured it out yet. We have a little bit closer now than we were before, okay? And sometimes when you do that, sometimes you go backward before you take steps back ahead. Sometimes you go the other way, and there for a while, she was wanting to get the hell out of this pen, right? And if I'd have put too much pressure on her at some point, would she have left? What time is it?
2:38.
Okay. Anybody have
Awesome.
any questions?
So I know you didn't want her stopping at this gate, but you let her stop right before this gate.
Now, she doesn't know. She was stopping over there because it
She
was over
knew,
there
yeah,
next to those
so that was the
horses. She
difference
hadn't quite
between-
figured out this is the gate yet. She
Okay.
might. It probably doesn't take him twice going out of there, and she'll figure out that's a gate too. And you just gotta watch them and see what they're doing. Some of them won't ever do it. But she was telling me already she was trying to find a place out over there, so I didn't want her to stop her there.
My other question was, she kept stopping along this wall. Is that okay with you from the stop and glasses?
Yeah, because I was asking her to. Okay, and at that point I was just trying to get her stopped. Yeah. And so, those are things, sometimes you got to use things to help you. And she felt more comfortable stopping there, and if that's where we could get her stopped at that point, just because I had to help her get Do you have to make decisions? You have to make them quickly? Are you going to make wrong ones? Are you going to be late?
Yes.
Yeah, all that stuff has happened. I was in the wrong spot. I was late. You have to do this every day for a while to get your timing good, to get all of that stuff. It's going to be off. My timing is off. I'm out of shape. It's hard to run in the sand from one side, but you got to, getting that halter and the lead rope. I hate using the halter and the lead rope, but you just have to learn how to use it because sometimes you get it tangled up and stuff like that, and you can see how that can happen. So having different tools is fine, but you see how having those tools and getting comfortable with using them and so on is so important to what you're doing. And don't be afraid to get it out of your hand because you might have to whack them with it. Okay? You hear about horses. People say horses attack people. Horses don't attack people because they're vicious animals. Horses like this particular one here, if a person was to come in here and work with her and wasn't assertive enough to become the leader, she will take over the leadership role. And you saw how when she was coming in, at that person, they will come in on their hind legs, okay? And they'll do that. Sometimes they will. If that horse has a crack and they can see that they can get in there and they can see that you doubt something in there, then they'll get in there. And so this is all part of the confidence stuff to figure it out. Sometimes you got to smack them between the eyes and make it count and make it really big and make it something that they remember that they don't want to come back to, right? Sometimes you have to do that. And it's working with ones like this. You have to determine when you're going to draw the line in the sand, okay? And when you draw the line in the sand, you're committed to being consistent at that time, okay? Cool. Well, I know you guys got to go. If you have any questions,